Hello, Sushil Samal.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, today our focus is the phase 2 Viva regarding the New Zealand Standard 3910-2023. Here, my main aim is to check your knowledge and the understanding about the clauses, few clauses, right, which you have made reference in your project report. So, I'm asking the series of questions, right? So, you can give the simple, relevant answers, right? Did you hear my instructions?
Yeah.
Yes, sure. So my first question is, tell me which New Zealand Standard 3910-23 clauses you have reference in your report.
So, sir, I have done two clauses, which is clause first is clause 9.11, and the other one is 12.11. Clause 9.11 is variation, and 12.11 is measurement and payment.
Good. Right. That's Can you elaborate your answer? Like, what's the main purpose or the intent of these two clauses, right? Variation clause and the payment clause.
So, for the variation one, it is like as we are constructing a building. So, any variation, it is like any changes in the building which can occur because of some reason due to some circumstances. These all are under the variation clauses. So, we have to have the clauses so we can variate the things easily, and we won't get any problem during the process time of that. And the 12.11 is like measurement and payment. So it is like as we have done the variation, we need the other clause because when the variation is done, the price may fluctuate and everything like change. As we have prepared, it won't be the same. So we need that clause to make sure that the payment is done according to the variation, like no further or.
As example, when you are involved in the project, like contractor is there, client is there, when contractor completes some kind of work, he is liable to receive the payment, something like that, right? All the guidelines and the instruction given in the New Zealand standards. So, my next question is, now you have already selected the contract type for this project, So, how these clauses support your recommended contract type?
So my contract type was remeasurement contract. So
measurement pay one, remeasurement, yes.
Remeasurement. So under this one, so just like if I'm making a building which is, so I'm currently working on a building which is in city. The name is ACTS building. So as I started working, so the client may ask for the variation, like he wants the design to be not done like he said before, but he wants to change. So for that we need to get different materials. We will get more cost or less. It depends what's the situation is. So for that the variation is important because without that we won't be able to measure anything. In variation it is like we have to measure, like we are measuring and like estimating what would be the actual cost. For the measurement and payment one, it is like we have already measured in variation, like how much do we have to pay. So in measurement and payment, we are just doing the payment according to the variation. So there is no like extra cost the client has to pay, or like it is like fixed. So not fixed, but it is measured accordingly to the variation. So there is no dispute between client and the contractor.
So my final question is, like, can you give a practical example of the application of one of these clauses? Practical example.
So practical example, I will choose the variation one clause 9.1, which is, so as I'm constructing a building, okay, let's imagine that I'm a contractor and you're a client. So you have given me the design earlier that you want the building to be original scope, and then somehow your like mind changes and you want me to change the design or anything, like you want me to change the windows from aluminum to glass or anything. So you will say to me that can you change it, and I will talk to my further team, like more members, so we can have a talk about it, like what would be the actual cost if we do this and how we're going to change it. So after discussing with all of my subcontractor or other contractors, we will like give you a actual cost, like it would change, and according to this much amount you have to change, or this much amount you have to give, like.
So it means like the main purpose of this guideline is, when you say the variations, it gives a clear idea, clear picture about the variation, what is the variation, how you can act when variation order come as a contractor. All these guidelines given in the New Zealand
variation
standard.
is New Zealand standard.
Thank you very much, Sushil.
Thank you.